Good evening, I'm Camelia and this is KiniNews. A whistleblower with video evidence of an alleged corruption scandal has sent a letter to Anwar Ibrahim. Let's take a look at what it said.
The whistleblower in possession of video evidence regarding an alleged corruption scandal involving several politicians has sent an official letter to Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. The whistleblower requested to be granted protection before lodging an MACC report. In the letter, a copy of which was furnished to Malaysiakini, it claimed that apart from the 8 assemblypersons, the state's top leader is also involved in the matter. It contained certain allegations of abuse of power against the top leader, which the whistleblower requested Malaysiakini not to expose at the moment. According to the letter, the total amount of the alleged bribe was 4 million ringgit. The letter, which was prepared by his lawyer, was sent this morning and forwarded to MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki. However, the letter did not mention which state the assemblypersons are from. It is learned that the letter was drafted after one of the Prime Minister's aides reached out to the whistleblower following his comments in a Malaysiakini article, where he expressed concern over potential reprisals and appealed for Anwar to intervene. It read that the whistleblower is prepared to be the complainant in this case, surrender the evidence, and become a witness for the MACC. His lawyer said their client is concerned that MACC would arrest and prosecute him if he presents himself without a written guarantee. It said, although MACC has informed that no complainant has ever been charged, the whistleblower is still not convinced because of the influence and power of those implicated.
Still on the topic, a brief audio recording of the scandal was shared with Malaysiakini. This is the clip that MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki told Malaysiakini was played during a meeting between the whistleblower's lawyer and the commission.
The whistleblower at the center of a corruption scandal has provided Malaysiakini with a brief audio recording of a politician purportedly discussing the bribe he had received to support a project in his state. This is the 17-second clip, which MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki told Malaysiakini was played during a meeting between the whistleblower's lawyer and the Commission's officers on October 30th.
You bagi saya pun berpasar juga. 200, 150. 200, 200 ribu, 100 ribu. Ya. 500 saja. 500 saja. Pasal itu saya sudah pakai untuk saya punya bahagian punya meeting hari itu saya buat besar lah.
The audio is allegedly a recording of a state assembly person's discussion with a business person regarding the terms of returning money he had received in exchange for supporting a project in the state. The alleged politician indicated that he would return the sum in stages since the license for the project was cancelled. The voice of the business person was digitally altered to mask his identity. The whistleblower declined to name the politician but disclosed that the duration of the video is longer.
To get the full story on the scandal and keep updated on the story, head to Malaysiakini.com. In conjunction with Malaysiakini turning 25, from now until the end of this month, you can subscribe or renew your Malaysiakini package with 25% off. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to enjoy this exclusive offer. Next, the Kuala Lumpur High Court has denied leave for the Malaysian Bar to commence a judicial review against the Pardons Board over their advice to the former king on Najib's jail time and fine.
The court has ruled that the Yang di-Pertuan Agong's constitutional prerogative to grant a partial pardon to former Prime Minister Najib Abdul Razak cannot be questioned in court. Judge Ahmad Kamal Shahid made the ruling at the Kuala Lumpur High Court today when denying leave for the Malaysian Bar to commence a judicial review against the Pardons Board's advice to the King to reduce the former Prime Minister's jail time and fine. The Bar had sought court leave to proceed with its judicial review to challenge the Pardons Board's advice to reduce Najib's sentence on January 29th. The advice resulted in Najib's 12-year jail term and 210 million ringgit fine being slashed to 6 years and 50 million ringgit respectively in the SRC international case. In his ruling, Kamal said the Bar's legal action is non-justiciable as the King's royal prerogative and the Board's advice process are one and the same. The judge disagreed with the Bar's arguments that it merely challenged the Board's royal advice rather than His Majesty's constitutional discretion. He pointed out that the relief sought by the bar in effect amounted to challenging the power of royal prerogative of mercy preserved by Article 42. The judge made no order as to costs after dismissing the judicial review leave bid.
Goin Sing is no longer the Selangor DAP chairperson. He failed to get re-elected to the Selangor DAP committee during the party's polls on Sunday.
Digital Minister Goin Sing Deo failed to get re-elected to Selangor DAP's 15-member committee in the internal polls yesterday. Goin, who is the previous term's Selangor DAP chairperson, is the only party minister who failed to be elected into a state committee this year. When met by reporters after the results were announced, the Damansara MP was, however, gracious in his defeat. Goin also appeared to reject any offer to be co-opted into the committee.
But as far as I'm concerned, I congratulate all of them, and whichever, whatever it is I can do to assist, I will help. Still work together with them, and I wish them well. So, thank you very much.
Will you accept co-op if let's say they
No, I won't. But as I said, even though not co-opted, I will assist in whichever way I can. That's not a problem. I think there's a very strong lineup, and I'm very confident that they will be able to take Selangor to greater heights. So.
The committee later elected Ung Sehan as the new Selangor DAP chairperson, with V. Ganabatirao as deputy. Ung Su Lim and Ian Yong are vice chairpersons, while Yo Bi Yin is the Selangor DAP secretary. Meanwhile, in a post on Facebook, Ungsen described Goin as a peacemaker in Selangor, who brought different groups together and said he had big shoes to fill as the new Selangor DAP chairperson. He said this is something most admirable which he wanted to emulate.
Commenting on the matter today, DAP Secretary General Anthony Loke said Goin does not need to relinquish his ministerial post.
This is the normal democratic process. I think he has made his statement yesterday, accepted the result, accepted the decision of the delegates with an open heart. And I think this is the spirit of DAP leaders, and I thank Goin for his contribution to DAP Selangor all these years. And he continues to play an important role in the national leadership. He is still our national deputy chairman. So it does not mean that because of the defeat yesterday in Selangor, that he has to step aside. No, definitely no. So, and I want to stress that he will continue to represent the party in the cabinet.
A new Attorney General has been appointed. Muhammad Dusuki Mokhtar will be taking over the office from Ahmad Teriruddin from tomorrow.
The Attorney General's Chamber's Appellate and Trial Division head Muhammad Dusuki Mokhtar has been appointed as the new Attorney General. In a statement, Chief Secretary to the Government Shamsul Azri Abu Bakar said Dusuki's appointment has received royal assent from the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. He added that the appointment will be effective tomorrow. Dusuki will be taking over the office from current AG Ahmad Teriruddin Muhammad Saleh, who was recently appointed as a federal court judge. Shamsul said Dusuki, 57, who hails from Kelantan, graduated with a bachelor's degree in law from the International Islamic University, Malaysia, and has a master's degree in law from the University of Wollongong, Australia. He added that Dusuki has a wide experience with 31 years of service in the AGC. He said the government would also like to thank Teriruddin for his service as Attorney General.
That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.